And we are live. We are live. Hey, what's up, guys? Jesse McDougall here at the Martial Arts of Money. We're coming into March 1st. We got a new month. March 1st. Lots to look forward to. Okay, so now, very important for March that we go over, kind of recalibrate what happened in the previous month, February. So many things. Time goes by so fast. The old wise men tell me that the decades fly by. And I'm just starting to get there, just starting to open up my brain to their wisdom. And yeah, really seeing, like I'm 37 and I'm just like, there's literally, I feel no different than 25, like physically, whatever. Like I've got experience now. But I totally can see how the decades just boom, boom, fly by. And so every day above Earth is a great day to me, and I look forward to bringing that optimism, for the remainder of my life. So we'll put on some tunes here, which is so. All right, so we actually achieved two goals today. So let's start off with what worked, what didn't work, and what can we do differently. And so there's two goals. The first one is I got engaged. So I'm engaged now. And yay. So two interesting things of value for that. 2 days after that I got engaged, there's parts in my mind, like I talk a lot of branching logic with people. So branching logic's kind of a good thing to start getting curious about, to keep yourself future proof and just to make sure your mind stays on the right side of change. But yeah, the engaged now, and 2 days after that, the energy was really good. Like there was just got clarity, peace, and because this is all great, so I could really. 2 days after I got proposed, my life got a little bit better, and it's awesome. So that's happening. And it was like, I kind of wish I would have proposed 7 years ago, but it was always because of money. It was never because I wasn't sure or anything like that. Um, and listen to this. The only reason why I have the money saved up is because I listened to my girlfriend because she started making me save money every month. And there's a saying actually in the business world, or just history's lore. For every great man, there's a great queen, right? So it's king and queen. So this is when I like to start talking about business ethics and getting too much money and gold fever, and what that does to you, and the value in being a minimalist. Okay, so the other goal that I achieved was, I can't remember. 2, 4, 1, 2. Is this one here? I'm just making sure I didn't cheat myself. Give myself more credit that's due. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? I think that's my only goal that I achieved for the month. Yeah, that is okay. I thought I did. I thought I achieved two. So what we're gonna do now, because I do like this, right? Because manifesting ideas from your brain into reality, you have to create. You ever hear the saying, "The pen is mightier than the sword"? That's why, bud. Gosh, why, bud? See those things on the wall there? Yeah, man. Money's power, knowledge is power, applied knowledge is power. Especially around, the thing I'm learning is the most, just I enjoy being around good people. I find when you're around good, ethical people, just everything is just easier. There's no problems. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go on my GitHub. I'm going to take my ugly, crappy notes. I'm going to make a repository for goals. So this is called GitHub. got to be on GitHub. You got to know how to use GitHub to be future proof, man. You don't know this stuff, dude. You're giving up a lot of power in life that you could have. And influence, that's important. And good people need that going forward. There's never a shortage of good people. There's always room for good people. Okay. You can find me under GitHub as Orca Inbox. Jesse William McDougall, Orca Inbox. And I need some help. Goals. Okay, so the first goal on the list is to buy an accounting practice. Now, interesting thing about that is I might not need to. We had a really good update actually today. So I was just at the Vancouver Golf Club a couple hours ago with the Deputy Minister of Finance. And this is the person that represents British Columbia on behalf of the federal government. So this is the big kahuna. It's the government. And it's very excellent time to invest. And I got home and called a banker that came in my pipeline, a lead. And we kind of just, shot the brass together, and he's going to make a phone call. And the BDC is going to call me next week. And they are going to come in as a growth equity partner. And I'm excited for that. And that's fresh off the pipe. So that just happened. So if that happens, I will have the means to buy an accounting practice. Awesome. Okay. Goal number 2 was to get engaged, which we got done. Going to put accomplished down because you got to remember the good stuff that you do. Now, the third goal I have is the Talent Media database, and that has been we're a year behind schedule on that one. Let's see, you're buying practice. Get engaged. Yeah, it took me 2 years to get engaged. It was a goal for 2 years, so I achieved that. That's very important. That's why you set goals, because you're. If I didn't set the goal of making my Boo Bears album last year, I wouldn't be playing guitar like this right now. So, yeah, and now I've got a 4-disc album, 4 volume, like me 45 minutes each album for them. Who does that? I don't know, right? Anyways, it's just me. Okay, so Talent Media database, I'm really looking forward to that. Like doing it the right way, in the way, scaling this company, because I've been treating my company like it's public since the day I started it. Because before I was working at my company, I was working with a franchise, a multi-franchise unit owner of a Fortune 500 company. kind of big money, right? Big processes. So I'm good at building the back office operations and the scalable infrastructure. Basically, you guys go bring in the money, I can take care of everything else. So, but now I'm going on to offense, so I'm just excited. And the town media database, that's everything. So I can't even show my screen, can I? Let's see. Okay, let's see here. And can I go this way? Oh, there, that'll probably be better. Okay. So yeah, the talent media database. It'd be cool if I could share my screen, but I can't. That's okay. Maybe I can. Okay. You know what we'll do? I'm gonna send this to my email list. Oh, you know what I'll do is I'll send this to my email list and tell them it'll be Sunday. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Okay. And so the cool thing with me, I'm just kind of no secrets here, guys. Just tell you how it is straight up. Um, I've got to. I've recorded this video here, and it's going to be aired on Sunday at noon. So I'm going to take this link and email it to my audience, my existing audience. 15,000 subscribers on this list here. And just see what happens. Oh, this is where it gets fun because I could take this link and use it every February for the rest of my life. And so, in theory, I only need 12 of these to make the cycle for an entire year for a video campaign. Okay, Talent Media's database. This is the nucleus of all the information. It's going to be ergonomic. It's going to be a financial system that I built the way I want it, not the way other people want it. I think I should want it. I know what I want. And I want to do it with my own bare hands, just because what I'll learn through doing that's just valuable for my entire country at this point. And yeah. Okay, and $500,000 revenue from the internet. And now that is actually possible. It's very possible. So this is where things get very exciting. In a sec. 500 revenue from internet. Contact a builder. Business development. Manage 50 properties. Now here's what I should just do now instead of writing in my repository is just join the community garden. Join the central community garden right there. Yeah, I don't know why I procrastinate big time on this one. Listen to this one. So because I'm such a silly Sally sometimes. Um, I take my pitching wedge out to the park out back there. I'm taking all my golf balls and I'm hitting them over the fence so that I don't have any golf balls left, and it forces me to go apply to the Centennial Community Garden. So could we? Oh, that's interesting. Can you actually achieve goals live, like life goals? Like, what is stopping me from having 2,000 people here watching this at the same time and actually executing real time tasks? That's exciting. One sec, my cat's here. Yeah. Oh, this is great. This is just amazing. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do that right now. Join Centennial Community Garden. Okay, we're going to do that right now. Registration. Oh, what a beautiful website, too. Good job, guys. Who did this website ever did is pretty good. Wow, this is very nice. I'm impressed. This is my backyard. My best friends are cats.com. Huh. Oh, it's using a WordPress website. Oh, wow, this is a beautiful picture, though. Damn. Wow, what a great website. I'm impressed. They have, you can click. This is just very nice. Oh, this is my home. Okay. Now, so let's see if this is a Firefox issue. Testing in Chrome right now. No. It's an issue with their website. Oh, I gotta register. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, this is exciting. Um, it's actually going to happen. That's the thing. You need to be careful, eh? Like what you ask for. That's why, with the martial arts, I bark a bit, eh? Like I just, I understand kind of, it's half entertainment, you know what I mean? But make no mistake, Duke Powerhouse backs it up, right? Like, so, but to the point where it's like, I don't really want to be fighting and not right now, anyways. Like, my nose is not even healed. If someone, like, I can't even do jujitsu right now because if my dude, like, this is still healing. This is bad. I have major surgery on my nose. So, like, I gotta slow down, right? In terms of maybe slow down in terms of like not having to go into a locked octagon, which is a steel cage with 4 ounce gloves on. Okay, probably don't have to do that anymore. But it's yeah. So, anyways, I just take that same mindset. Now it's all on money, just ones and zeros. So it's just is what it is. But it's turning into so it's just the that's where I'm opening up and emotionally, where it's like too much ones and zeros, and you're kind of you lose a bit of your soul. I believe that's kind of the truth. So now for me, I find I'm obsessed with human dynamics and people, and there's only the cool thing about this is there's only six human emotions. That's it. You can't remember six things, bro. If you can't remember six things, you're out of here. Um, yeah. So if you think of like all life's mysteries and whatever, you can basically diagnose any problem down to what are the emotions people were going through at said time or whatever. So emotional analysis is that's heavy group. Okay. So. Okay. All right. So the good news, I forgot to tell you the good news. So the good news is this Peter over at the bank, right? He just followed up. I was it last month? Yeah, I think it might have been last month. Yeah, January. I was one day. I walked around the city and I went and collected business cards, bank cards from commercial people. I can only deal with commercial people. Not the residential. There's different areas in the money game where you fit in at different times, right? There's different stages to money, and your company. So yeah, I went around just to kind of see how it made me feel. So I get the advice from Uncle Ed there. Just says, Jesse, do things to see how it makes you feel, right? And then because you can tell, does it make you feel positive or does it make you feel negative? Like, did you get a positive result back from the experience? Well, if you did, okay, great, keep going, right? And that's just how it works, I guess. But yeah, Peter just left me an email. Listen to this. Okay, listen what Peter said. And I know I'm getting a bit off the goals and whatever, but these are almost just, it's just like a bro down, like a hangout for me too, right? Online. Um, okay. He said, "Good afternoon, Jesse. I left a message with at in a voicemail. I told him that you're a CPA working in online branding and advertising space. I told him you incorporated approximately 6 years ago and looking for substantial financing. Per our conversation, I expect he will connect with you by the middle of next week. Please let me know if you need anything in addition to this financing." Yeah, because he wants my business. Perfect. Business terminal. Yeah, bud. Oh, yeah. You know what's interesting about my situation here is I actually have, this is where my goals might be off a bit. I have I think about a $225,000 uh, research and development claim to make with the Canadian government with my company, and I didn't even know this, right? But it's what I'm doing, and it's just a paper exercise for me. I don't have time even to do that, right? So it's kind of interesting. I believe I'm going to make more by delegating more and building the team, and this is where the martial arts of money comes in. And make no mistake here. If I get some proper people at my back here, we're going to do things properly, and going to be sending out devices. I'm going to show people how to make money online. Boom, for me, powerhouse. It's going to be good. It's going to be good for everybody. Everybody's going to learn. Everybody's going to want it. And I don't even care if everybody does. It's not even what I'm doing it for. I believe it's our job as internet marketers or just business leaders, thought leaders, to share the wisdom and don't, because there's a bit of like wisdom where it's like ninjas don't share their secrets, and I'm a leader of no, share your secrets. If you have to hide your secrets, you probably don't have a lot of money anyways. You're probably an unethical person. Shouldn't say that, but that's just kind of two extremes on the issue. And so I've made an investment into email marketing 6 years ago, uh, strategically, and because I knew people are always going to, for the remainder of my life, people are still going to make money with email. So I can always put food, I can buy a can of tuna, you know what I mean, to keep working to build the bigger dream that you're trying to build. And now I've seen a shift now in technology over the past 2 years. It's been huge shift, human shift, like the attention, the audience. It's the internet economy is a constant flux, right? And so you know how to navigate it. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. It's the truth. And I do this, kind of stuff for like people 500 years from now. It's like, bro, if you don't know how to use GitHub 500 years from now, or like no HTML coding, I think they'll probably teach that in like grade two, right? A bunch of repetitive tasks for the humans, right? Kids in school, boom, go here and just 1,000 times, 10,000 times, 100,000 times. So society's really good at structuring things in like a pyramid scheme because that's how structure is, right? It's pyramids. So, all right, one sec here. What a good day. Great day. All right, so back to my repository. Yeah, I'm one of those guys that bounces around between multiple things. Uh, I can do either or, just where I'm at right now. Okay, the next goal is to start a not-for-profit Orca Computers. NPO. Now, I talked to this girl, Caitlin, and Caitlin at Golf Club. So yeah, Vancouver Golf Club. Her boss is the big tech cheese. So he'll look good. Big tech cheese. Okay. So the goal with Orca Computers right now, I want it as a not-for-profit organization, and I want it in my city. And it's to start in my city until we open up offices all over the world, or just Canada, all over Canada. I don't need the world, just Canada. There's so much land here, so much luxury and riches, and amazing. So with Orca Computers, I want, because my life's purpose of the martial arts and money is to have 150 homes and self-sustaining ecosystem in Canada, so to pave the way of the future. A leader doing some good here. Now for Orca Computers, I don't believe. So here's the thing: it's an education thing. I'm training next millennial of ninjas, internet tech elite humans, and that comes through a lifetime of work. And it's not just one thing, so it's not just something you can just put in a pyramid and structure. So too much structure is you're just sending down a pi rabbit hole. We don't need to know how to organize pi to the nth degree all the time. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. It makes more sense to me to focus on 97%. Big cheese. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. So starting the NPO, I'm like, wow, like that. Like I saw the guy today. So that's the cool thing. It's super important if you are an entrepreneur to keep your information pipeline coming. It's a pipeline. You need 3 to 5 new leads a week in your business, and you're good to go. It's not hard to get 3 to 5 new leads in your business a week, is it? No, it's really not. But you want them to be qualified. And one of the challenges for me is when people are like, what do you do? It's just like, it was nice today. Someone said that to me, and I said, the honest answer is it depends who I'm talking to. She's like, oh. So I guess that was a hit, and that was a white collar place. So I believe if I just be honest, say honestly, really depends who I'm talking to. I think that's my go-to. But so the not-for-profit Orca Computers, we're going to have to put this. It's just one of those opportunity things. Like the fact that I wrote it down on this piece of paper right here, right there, allowed me to build that branch logic and be in the area to create a new opportunity. So I went and saw this guy's team member. I was talking. I didn't know, like I just walking up to her, saying hi. She had really nice hair, and just sort of shooting the breeze with her. And she was like, "Oh, that's so and so, basically my boss, and he's the big cheese for tech of BC government." I'm like, "Excuse me." So just like, and then when it comes to like what you can gain when you're really truly helping someone, you have a sense of purpose. People will feel that energy, right? Like smart, intelligent people. Because if you have honest intentions and hard work, man, you can't lose. And I'm at the point now too. I have like an infinite amount of jobs for people. Like there's no limit to what I can scale, which is absolutely amazing. And so now my focus is on the speed implementation. Thanks, John Harvey. Oh, I do want to give a shout out too. I forgot to do my intro, but Stephen James from Project Life Mastery. You resonate with that guy. Paul, that guy. It's the closest thing to a modern day Jesus, and I got the idea from doing these goals reports from him, so I'm passing that along. That's where I got it from. So we want to go through all his programs and stuff, and then come talk to Jesse, which are corporate matters. Okay, now the next thing is I need to find an editor. This is huge. Oh wow, this is gonna happen. Find an editor. Okay. Now Tim Ferriss has this article. Let's see if we can find it. Tim Ferriss book deal editor. Let's just see what comes up. Right here. How a first-time author got a 7-figure book deal. Oh wow, this is long. Okay, well, this is a lot of data here. Yeah. But there's gold here. This is the thing. You ever heard this saying, there's the devil's in the details? I heard that before. Yeah, I don't like that. Don't say that. It's bad. God is in the details. Gold is in the details. Don't get gold fever. I'm telling you. So, yeah, you got too much gold. The good news is if you do have gold fever, call Jesus Jesse. You can be cured of gold fever. That's the good news. I'm definitely the guy to do that for you. So here, Tim Ferriss has got this article. I don't know if I'm not going to read this right now, but I mean, nobody's listening to it. I might as well. It'll be a separate podcast on this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so So what I think I'm going to do here is do a content piece, do a proper content piece. Yeah. Okay, well, oh wow. Okay, holy. You know what? Wow. So he sent out a campaign today, and it says, "Oh my God, terrifying kid falls out of chairlift on a mountain." I only got a 9% open rate, but I got a 0.2 click rate, which is good on this list. 31 clicks, not bad. Wow, so that's a good ratio. Is what it is, man. Fear tactics on your email subject line will entice a click. It just will. Deal with it. It's like, I'm not an evil warlock. It's mechanics at this point. It's human mechanics. And, there was a new development last month with, I found I have a bi-weekly strategy meeting with PhD economist. Best friends. And it came up, what would it look like, Colin, if I got my PhD? He said, well, we got to find a program, blah, blah, blah. Within an hour's research, I found Simon Fraser University, just right up the road here. Went for doctor of philosophy in interactive technology. And basically, the premise was it's under the realm of philosophy, but their program is focused on these four quadrants of the human mind or things, where it's like it's proven if you do not have these in place, like your mind is you're behind humans. And wow, that really resonated with me. And I thought, wow, what a good candidate I am for that kind of thing. And so, which brings me to my next goal. So, finding an editor, I've got to, I just got to go through this Tim Ferriss thing, so that'll be a task for me. Yeah, another task. But these tasks are pretty, I'm kind of, as time goes, as time goes on, your focus becomes more narrow. Depending on, there's going to be a time in your career as an entrepreneur where you have to be very narrow focused and just block everything off and just tune into you and finding your true self, right? You're 10. Are you on 10 yet, bro? Bro, you on 10? Yeah. So get involved with the Métis. So I got my long form birth certificate. So I've got to go do some paperwork with the Métis, and I'm looking forward to that, to connecting with my people, finally tapping into some of that heritage from my past, and getting a good sense of connection, and very excited for that. Because I have an impact, right? My skills need to be given, multiplied, studied, executed, scaled. Okay. Get involved in Métis. No CSS. Okay, that probably should be a priority. Yeah. I don't know. You know what? This could be, yes, I should know CSS, like code, bro, but I've got landing pages that have been proven, cross-verified to be proven to generate $10,000 a day. A day, right? For real, on the reg, yo. So this is real, right? So, yeah, Jesse's got trivial matters holding me back right now. And that's good. That's good. It's all organic growth and everything's happening how it's supposed to happen. But just be aware, if you are an entrepreneur, bro, 99% of businesses fail. That's the stats, right? So you want to switch that as much as possible. And I guess my focus is kind of like to unify the minds, an internet powerhouse, is to just turn those tables, the transfer of wealth, right? Like we now have the ability, because Jesse, when it's properly funded, like I'm going to be able to give you an Orca computer, and you're going to be able to sit down and follow, my programs and stuff, and you're going to literally make real money, right? If you generate, let's see here. Yeah, if you can generate 1,000 clicks a day, you're useful to everyone on Earth. So at that point, you got to get your alliances. Okay. No CSS. Yeah, I want to go through that. But what's happening, and I'm really learning, is areas that I want to focus on. I'm not the fastest. I'm like a dull, intelligent person. I'm not a quick-witted, intelligent person. It takes me not a long time, but like I have to work. I have to work to gain my skills, and we all do. But some people pick them up quicker, and that's the Neanderthal in me. So yeah, that's cool. Just who I am, right? Now, a Hello World app. We just want to get a Hello World app up on the Play Store because why not put up a cat widget or whatever, right? And I want to stream on Twitch. It's like, oh, I don't know why it's been taking me so long. I want to do this since last year. I'm gonna put a plus one here. Let's see where find an editor. Get one with ATs. Oh, but I did want to say about finding an editor. Colin, PhD, said he would edit this stuff, but I don't even really know how to ask him. The dude's like really busy, right? But Colin, maybe I'll bring that up next. Colin. No CSS. Oh, I think what I can do here is no CSS, but Jess, you can start building your landing pages, bud. Wow. Wow. Oh, this is beautiful. No CSS. Okay. Yeah, no, start building landing pages. Build landing. Yeah, this month could definitely get weight loss landing page made. Yeah, and seniors, and weight loss landing page created. Yeah, that's a goal this month, bud. Okay, so that's gonna go on because that's instant cash. It's brutal. Okay. Okay. I could probably get the database done this month. There's no reason why I couldn't. You can join the community garden this month too. There's no reason why. Well, actually, sure. Let's go let Gene know our website's not working. Find an editor, get involved in ATs. Yeah, I can do that. Oh wow, March should be a big month, man. Okay. Yeah, joining the Tri-City Chamber of Commerce is bringing infinite dividends. So if you understand time value of money, either yes or you do or you don't. Okay, if you do understand time value of money and game theory, join your local Chamber of Commerce now. If you don't understand the time value of money, join your local Chamber of Commerce now. Okay. And I found it at the age of 37. Get engaged. Yeah, Chamber of Commerce has led me to Toastmasters. I went to Toastmasters this week. I'll be going there on the reg. What an excellent place. Gotta follow the process, right? Get to know people over time. Business is about building relationships. It's not about, you gotta build those relationships, man. Chamber of Commerce. Okay, I don't see why it's gonna. This is pissing me off. I should be able to get on stream this month or on Twitch. There's no reason. I just need this computer fixed. Need my server fixed. Hello World app. No CSS. There's no CSS. No CSS. It's nothing can last forever, forever. Go. Okay. Oh, this is kind of an interesting workonomics thought here. I'm relating back to when I got my first job in Brampton, Ontario. And the way I always had to take care of like my personal stuff in order to optimize my efforts and my focus to a client's file and client's business, basically my work. And I thought I was selfish or different from doing it that way, but my friend Matt, who's a partner at BDO in Calgary, he says no, that's what he recommends to his students. He told me that like 10 years ago. So that's good. So what I do now is ranking priorities for next month. So like build a landing page for seniors and weight loss. Yeah, do that. There's no reason why not to. You can definitely do that. You can probably make them all unique too. So like we have 8 weight loss domains. So if you get into our email list on one of them, you're on one of the 8, you're not seeing all of our content. We have other content. It's unique content on every one of our roads. And so it's a different user experience. I'm trying to tap into wrap with the brand name and idea and feeling and essence to the same goal, which is weight loss. And actually, weight loss is just to get to people on the program. And I'm talking about like your health. I'm talking mental health, right? Last I heard, mental health is pretty important. So, which is why half of our portfolio is invested in. Half of our portfolio is in mental health. And I was just speaking with the government today, and yeah, they're invested in they're invested in mental health as well. If you're wondering, this is my podcast. I listen to it. I use an Anchor for my podcast. And oh, I missed it. Morning acoustic meditation. Yeah, so my music, if you ever listen to my music, it's designed for it. I'm not designing it to be like, hey, look how good I am. It's to stir up emotions and get people thinking differently. Okay, let's get back out of here. All right. So what I'm trying to do now is rank March's priorities. Oh, and this is such a pickle because making money and balancing emotional benefits and profit first, dude. You ever get into this rabbit hole? Boom, profit first. The answer is always profit first. Done. So building these landing pages, bro. This is going to be. I need someone to shred these out. Crazy. So that was a eureka moment. Think of this. We've got 250 stories we can tell, virtual stores. each of them is going to have a different virtual store. It's just a landing page of different news or whatever, not news. Like, no, we're selling at this point, right? Like you're going to the store to buy something and scrolling through all the different widgets we have. And they're all gonna be different, right? So you're gonna have to go search and find. It's gonna be fun. And this is what I've been building for 6 years. So uh, yeah. So let's see your landing pages. Yeah, I think that because that'll make the most amount of money quick. Because once you find your true customer, you know how much you can spend on advertising. That's a bonus scale to like millions. And if I time it good with the bank here, the Business Development of Canada, and then I get the scientific research and development claim, wrap all this together, and then get the martial arts of money entry program. I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, it's totally could happen too. And like that, I mean, that's where I'm like, the cool thing is about in the fight game and all life, right? So the cool thing about martial arts is you don't know who's going to win. You don't know. You know how many times I've been the underdog going into the ring and the crowd completely unexpected when the southpaw hits you with an overhand. I don't see the left hand coming as much. And anywho, but it's cool. Like I'm used to walking into arenas and people are booing me or cheering or whatever. But I've been booed so much. I kind of like when I'm booed because you have nothing versus in the hometown. And anywho. Okay, so Town Media Database. I think join the community garden. I just got to go talk to Jean next door and let her know that her website's broken, and I'll take it over for her if she wants. Because that's what I already do. And that way I'm helping out the community with my gifts, right? And then get involved with the Métis. That's pretty important. Can get that done ASAP. And I see no reason why I can't get streaming on Twitch, like even now on this freaking podcast. Okay, and now I've got those as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually think I can get 5 of my 14 goals for the year done this year. March, that'd be a big month. But the big thing for me is my server. I need my server fixed, and I don't even know how to ask for help on this one. I need a Linux guy in my local community that's like knows how to do reassemble a RAID in Linux. Like I need a professional. Like, apparently it won't cost that much either, but like I'm just so scared of who I even let touch my machine at this point. I really need to let go, but I don't know who I trust with this job, man. This one's a tough one. Very tough. To me anyways, right? These other guys aren't saying that. They're saying it's not that tough. Okay, and then the other goals. Yeah. So I wonder what my goals are achieved this year so far. It says I've got 3, but I can't remember 2. Oh, nominate my football team. Nominate SWC. Pete Schroeder. And I think we're done. So I think I can't believe the guy's calling next week. That's amazing. I get my company finance, bro. We're done. We're good. Okay, so this server, I just need this server fixed. I need my network back up live, and we're good. I got all the redirection links. We can set them up how we want. I've got work for people at this point, right? The framework isn't it's as optimized as it's going to get for now. It's in my opinion, and just when you're along your entrepreneur journey, you're going to be tested so much. It's very important you stay true north where your emotions are. So if you ever get confused and down, because you will have ups and downs. Like you can't sit in the middle road all the time, like I'm trying to do. Right? Like stoic, just with emotions. So you gotta like be yourself, right? And it's okay to express all different emotions. You're actually a smarter person by knowing what your emotions are. So here, I'll tell you them if you don't know. Okay. Now the cool thing is, yeah, I'll tell you this for the people that are listening. Um, there's 6 emotions. Okay, you can. What's 6 divided by 2? 3. Okay, so 2 groups of 3. So all you gotta remember, you can break it down to good, bad, black, white, good, bad, black, white, good, bad, black, white. Okay, so peaceful, powerful, joyful. Those are all good. Those are all white. Who doesn't want to be peaceful, powerful, and joyful? I mean, if you don't, cool. I'd like to throw down with you and learn from you because you probably see things very valuably that I don't. Now, the negative stuff is the sad, scared, and mad. All you got to remember is peaceful, powerful, and joyful. And then you become an expert at the negative stuff. And you'll be like me, or some people talking about, like, you know. So, yeah. Okay, well, I think we're going to wrap this up here, or feel a bit. Yeah, I think we'll wrap this up because another content piece I could do is me trying to figure out how to get streaming on Twitch here. I definitely need lots. We're getting gains for the mission with apprentices, so I am looking for a couple more apprentices. I just started an apprentice relationship. Yeah, and that'll be like I delegate tasks to you. Like you're trying to keep up with me with completing tasks, and we'll work like kind of live tech session. So it's a great, just a great investment of time. Is the truth. Productive, right? All right, guys. Take care, and for any questions you have, feel free to get a hold of me. And yeah, if want to know what you learned from watching this, and what stuck to you the most, and if you see areas where I just, that think you have value, let me know, man. I want to know where you have value, right? Not because I'm trying to gain and leverage you. No, it's because you want to grow and nurture that. And I'll let you know if you're on the mark or not on the mark. And if I'm not the guy that can answer that question for you, I'm going to let you know that, right? But you're going to be better equipped for finding the next person that you need to along your journey. Okay, guys, take care. Comb your hair.